Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I hope your week has gotten off to a really good start. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you know that I recently completed the 2022 yearly overview tarot readings. I will pop the playlist up here for you, and you might want to jump in and see what the energies are available for you to align your inspired action to, so that you can really bring through the meaningful and lasting change you want in your life this year. If you do want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time. You'll find the link to my website down below, and you can peruse the kind of offerings that are over there when you are ready. To let you know that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can enroll at any time, and you do get immediate lifetime access to all of the resources, which is online learning modules, practices. We've got lots of videos over there, and also you get access to me through my private karmic community. So it's really great if you want to learn to guide yourself from your own intuition and learn to uncover your own subconscious blocks and beliefs, so you know where you might be getting in your own way of really bringing through the change that you want in your life. So that's it from me. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a week full of love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Aries, welcome to your tarot reading for February 7th to the 13th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9 card block here, 3 cards recent past, 3 current or focused energy, 3 near future outcome, a couple of oracles, and 2 lead tarot energies this week in the bottom of the deck energy, which I ran out of room because two oracles came out, two lead tarot energies came out. I usually put it there, but it's over here. So this week, Aries, I am using the Sacred Power reading cards. Love, love, love this bright imagery. I'm using the Moonchild Tarot, the Star Child Tarot as per usual, and I have the Radiant Rider-Waite this week. Aries, I'm really loving this energy for you. I will jump into the tarot soon, but I'm going to start with the oracles as per usual. I have got Transformation here and Soul Journey. The Phoenix Rising, okay? You also have the Death card here. This is about some kind of death and rebirth. Now, if you know about the story of the Phoenix, Aries, you know, this is a mythological creature that apparently lived for like 500 years, and just before it knew that its time was up, okay, it would build a nest for itself and set himself on fire. And, you know, from that fire, once the ashes kind of died down, would emerge as a transformed new phoenix and start its next cycle. So it's immortal, but it is constantly recreating, regenerating, and transforming itself. So a couple of things that came through for me is, did you feel like you were thrown into the fire in a situation? And if so, you can use it to your advantage, and you can actually emerge twice as strong and start a new cycle. Or maybe there is a situation in your life that is almost time up, that really it's coming to a head, and you are being called to basically allow it to burn down. Okay, it's time for the Tower, so that you can rebirth, and that is how you're transforming the situation. So time might almost be up in a situation, because your soul journey says that you're meant to be moving on somewhere else. This is really like triggers for me the story of the karmic timeline in our lives, which I believe we all have our own unique karmic timeline through our incarnations. In pre-birth planning, as a soul, you make a series of contracts with other souls, and you sign up to have certain experiences, to have certain relationships, and to fulfill a certain amount of lessons, okay? Now, we come down, we're born, we forget we're a spiritual being, which is part of the test to remember who you are. And we also have no recollection of this journey, okay? And then we're also on top of that given free will Okay, you've got these things to achieve that you don't know what they are, and you can do whatever you want. It's like one of those escape rooms where you've got to find your way out, and you don't really have what you need. So that's what life is like. It's a really big challenge. Okay, it's like a cryptic little puzzle here, big puzzle. So I feel that, you're being called to the next part of your soul journey. Time's almost up. It's time to rebirth. It's time for death and rebirth to move on to the next part, okay? Ace of Wands is here. The Devil in reverse is here. That's Capricorn energy. So I feel like, it's saying you need to overcome the chains that bind you, maybe the staying in the situation, the feeling stuck, feeling attached to something, and move towards the new potential, the Ace of Wands, the new beginning. So that's what I'm seeing. It's like I think you might have overstayed in a situation because it became the comfortable. You might have gone into the comfortable numb stage to kind of stay in there. There could have been even addictions for some of you. There could have been your own limitations, or there could have been somebody that you were dealing with that was manipulating in some way. The devil holds you stuck and bound, but it's in reverse because you are about to build this nest for yourself and set yourself alight. That sounds terrible, I know, but you know what I mean, talking metaphorically, and rebirth. Ace of Wands, new power, new potential, new passionate opportunities. This is your next marker, your next flag on the karmic timeline. Jumping in, Aries, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, and Chariot. So the Three of Pentacles can indicate that this is happening in your work environment. We've got quite a few Pentacles cards here, and usually the dominant suit will kind of give us the theme of the area that we're working in for the reading. It could be study. It could be your physical workplace. For some of you, it could be something to do with an investment or a property or something like that, that maybe, you're needing to sell or you're needing to move on from, that kind of energy. Now, the King of Swords is here, Aquarian energy. We had the Aquarius new moon on the 1st of Feb, so it could have been around that time that, it really became clear to you that, okay, I'm at my final hour, my 499th year of my Firebird 500-year cycle. It's time to build that nest. But this is the one that I burned down, okay? This is not the one that I stay in. So, and that is how you transform your situation. See how the King of Swords has the butterfly motif? It's like you've kind of been, I think you're already in the cocooning stage and you're ready to move forward and move on. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. If you're dealing with an unbalanced Aquarius, this could be somebody unreasonable, okay? Devil in reverse, someone who's been manipulating the situation, somebody who's been quite cutting, or, all sorts of things that can be. Somebody that's painting an illusion for you, like masking the clarity. But the Chariot here, that's Cancer energy for me, is about forward movement, and there's victory claimed by moving on, because you're moving on to the next part of your soul journey. But you're going to need to make a really clear decision, and we've got decision-making crossroads energy in this reading, Aries. There's a reason here why the Charioteer doesn't have reins for this heavy stone chariot, right? The heaviness is the devil, the thing that's keeping us weighted and anchored here. Just has a magician's wand, so it's really saying it's only through your intention and inspired action can you move on from your circumstances. Now that the moving on is totally your responsibility, because that's all part of your test. So we can't, blame the universe or other people, why is this happening to me? Why, aren't I in different circumstances? You are the driver of your own chariot, and you need to take action to move yourself forward out of this comfort zone and to uproot yourself from the situation. If we don't make a clear decision, we can go all over the road. You can see these two different sphinxes here. They represent the being in two minds, or the different viewpoints, or the weighing things up. And if we don't make clear decisions, this sphinx says we're going this way, this one says we're going that way, we feel drawn, or we just end up taking a really long road and maybe learning the hard way. That's what I'm trying to say. Current or focus energy, Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Yeah, I've got the Death card hanging out. That's the bottom of the deck energy, not really specifically relating to these cards. But, you know, it's really saying that this is time to clear the slate. Like when death does come into a reading, it's about knowing when to walk away. It's saying that there is a really big cycle that is ending. Maybe not a 500-year one, but you could have been in this situation for a while, because the death talks about a season ending and really rebirthing to a new cycle. And generally we know when that's coming for us. This is not like sudden change. This is change that you felt creeping in for a while, and maybe you've been holding off right till the final hour. And so when death comes in, we're almost at the stage where it's like, okay, I surrender. You know, you got me. I can't hold on anymore. It's like you're kind of ready for that. But, you know, you weren't kind of, you were still, I'm just getting this vision of, you know, so the Indiana Jones movie and the Temple of Doom at the end, where he's like hanging onto that ladder that is over the cliff edge, and it's like, you know, it's slipping, and you're just hanging on by one hand and a few fingers. It's like those last fingers are being pried off, and, you know, you're going to fall into the oblivion of rebirth. But look what I see on the horizon, Aries, like the sun energy, this golden coin, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is like a metaphor for new opportunity. And I'm not saying exactly what it is. It really stands for the next marker on your journey. Now, for some of you, that is a new job, that is a new home, that is maybe what you need to maybe get out of a financial pickle. You know, it stands for the thing that you are seeking that maybe wasn't coming into your energy field because you were still nesting here, and really you needed to burn the nest down. So there is stress about this. Nine of Swords can be, gosh, you know, I can't hold on for any longer. The last few fingers are slipping, and this is it, you know. I don't know if I'm prepared for this, but it's happening. So it's time to let go and surrender to this kind of alchemical change that's going on in your life. The King of Pentacles is here, and this is a Taurian energy, and it could actually be that this new offer comes to you from a Taurus, or someone who is quite well established or mature, somebody who's kind of like the top of their game, an entrepreneur, like business owner, could offer you a job, a role, maybe the father of a friend or someone through your network. I feel like there could be some advice or mentorship from somebody here that is just the thing that you need to take your chariot to the new path. Okay, so if someone gives you that advice or offers you something, a new opportunity, take it, because it's saying that it's full of potential. But not only that, Aries, but it could potentially be something that you really find passion in, and it really aligns to your purpose. Most definitely it holds new growth and is your next karmic marker here. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So I feel like it's going to put you at crossroads, Aries, and this could be because you're actually needing to physically relocate. Whether that is just, you know, I'm leaving this office location or workplace location to another one, or whether it's actually between states, towns, cities, or even countries, because the Chariot, Two of Wands, you know, that cards of travel, soul journey. We're on a journey here. So there could even be a karmic lesson in that. Sometimes we need to let go of our safety net, of our comfortable base, and we're learning how to literally spread our fiery wings and be even more self-sufficient out there in the world. And even though that feels like we are destabilizing, the cards indicate that you will find potentially the greatest stability and success by doing that. Because when we achieve our karmic lessons, we're quite often rewarded. We also are rewarded by expansion of consciousness. Learning those lessons means that life gets juicier, because we get better at navigating the game, especially when we start remembering who we are and that we're a spiritual being and that this is a big game. You know, we can always play it to our advantage. We're tuning into that. we are remembering, we are putting the pieces back together of ourselves. And, you know, we're also like reconnecting the dots of our karmic timeline, like these pieces coming together, and the path almost in a way starts to reveal itself to us, and we can kind of see where we're being led, especially if we map back to where we've come from. And then we can kind of see, I can see where this is taking me. So there will be indecision, Aries, Two of Swords, you know, feel like I need to weigh it up, but if you're honest with yourself, Aries, you kind of know that it's time to burn the nest. Follow your intuition, your fact and logic. Don't let your emotions blind you in this decision. That can really lead us astray. The Two of Wands for me is generally taking the action, Ace of Wands, to take a leap of faith, the Fool, that's one of your cards, out of a comfort zone, into the big wide world, into expansion, into a whole world of new possibility. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Aries. Yeah, it's a really big kind of level up energy, and one that you are shedding an old skin and rebirthing. So it's like a new chapter. It's going to like lead you on a slightly different path here. Four of Swords. Yeah, okay, don't pause too long though. This can be like I need to pause and make a decision. If you do feel that way, the Four of Swords is normally like, I just need a couple of hours or an afternoon to think about this, and generally you get the breakthrough or the clarity for how to move forward. This is about planning though, so do make sure that you put a plan in place. There's a Three of Swords down here, so that could be that, oh, Three of Swords just pops out as I say that there's someone to hurt here in the process, like you might have to end a relationship in order to move away. You might need to let someone down. The Three of Swords can be associated with a bit of sorrow. It's sad that I've got to move on, but I'm also feeling that I'm moving towards something great. And it's a 3 for a reason, 3, because it's about creation and rebirth. We're running out of time before the camera cuts off. But I wanted to get one more, which is the 10 of Cups, because this holds the potential of really creating, you know, a high vibrational best life, Aries. It is like one of the steps that leads you to, you know, that end game that we all want to get to, and that is being fulfilled, that is being on purpose, and that is living a life of passion. But we often do need to burn our nest and fly off like a firebird to get there. Okay, this is going to be a 40-second outro. Aries, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not resonate for you. Drop me a comment if you're cool to share. I read them all and I try to connect with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new videos, and it's a great energy exchange between us because it supports my channel, as does when you like, share and comment on the videos. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Aries. See you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.